The global economy has slumped due to the impacts of the subprime mortgage market. The overall U.S. housing market has been hit especially hard, but in New York City, there is an area where housing prices have not followed the declining trend. Where is this overlooked area that has proven fairly immune to the recession? Let us investigate in our in-depth report. The global economy is in a downturn. Deep in the midst of a subprime mortgage crisis, the U.S. housing market has been brought to its knees. But Flushing, a Chinese and Asian-intensive commercial area in New York, seems to be largely unaffected. Referred to some as the next Times Square, Flushing is a key development area of New York City.
法达盛的经济比一般在纽约州、美国的情况都比较强。我们在法达盛还看到，还是很多人给我们小商家有新的机会，变成更强的一个经济地方。
Flushing, a major commercial center in Queens, is only a 10-minute drive from LaGuardia Airport and a 15-minute drive from JFK International Airport. With its easy accessibility, Flushing is one of the most densely populated and vibrant commercial areas in New York, undoubtedly transforming into one of the most important business developed areas for the New York City government. Mayor Michael Bloomberg has often stated the importance of development in Flushing.
Today, I'm delighted to announce.
On July 12, 2005, in Flushing City Hall, Mayor Michael Bloomberg announced the Flushing Municipal Parking Lot No. 1 redevelopment plan. In the past half a century, the plan was the largest proposed development of its kind in Queens and eventually became known as the Flushing Commons Project. The F&T Group continued to stand out from competitors all over the world, carrying out Flushing's revival in cooperation with the Rockefeller Group. The F&T Group has established a strong foothold in downtown Flushing, developing over 5 acres of land in this densely populated community. After more than 2 years of operations, Queens Crossing, one of F&T's mixed-use properties, has already become the most prime commercial establishment in Flushing and has naturally evolved into a platform for Sino-American business and relations.
Through some of our properties that extend to the river and across the river to Citi Field and Willets Point, we have been a major force in the transformation of Flushing.
The F&T Group has established a strong foothold in downtown Flushing, developing over 5 acres of land in this densely populated community. After more than 2 years of operations, Queens Crossing, one of F&T's mixed-use properties, has already become the most prime commercial establishment in Flushing and has naturally evolved into a platform for Sino-American business and relations.
Ni hao. Annyeonghaseyo.
The New York City mayor not only visited F&T's Queens Crossing complex, but also fully supported the development plans for Flushing promoted by the F&T Group. On October 31, 2009, Mayor Bloomberg came back to visit one of F&T's parking lots to host an outdoor conference and rally. This parking lot is the site for F&T's new development, 1 Fulton Square.
We have a parking lot that will soon be transformed to 1 Fulton Square, another mixed-use property that will feature a hotel as well as residential component along with an exciting retail base.
Because of the unique geographical location of Flushing, together with the vast number of business opportunities, the F&T Group is launching a new mixed-use residential and commercial building named 1 Fulton Square. This building spans approximately 300,000 square feet and includes a Hyatt Place hotel, serviced apartments, retail shops, medical and office units, and a parking garage.
One would be a residential service apartment tower, including 43 units. The residential tower is positioned on top of the retail podium of the complex, giving all of the residential units a unique perspective and view of the surrounding downtown Flushing area. This, when combined with a lot of the amenities that exist in the remainder of the project, including a spa, pool, access to restaurants, access to retail, as well as a rooftop terrace with sweeping views of Citi Field and the U.S. Tennis Center, makes the service apartments here as configured very different than what you'll see in other parts of downtown Flushing.
I think that would create a great service that's new here, a great feature, especially for people who don't live here full-time, who, want the safety of their apartments and safety of and comfort of the service like a hotel, but yet it's their own home and they can come to here and feel like they're at home and not at a hotel that you just stay for a night or two.
There is a new change for the real estate structure on the west side of Main Street. Skyview Park and other projects by Must Development will be continued along the riverside of Flushing. U.S. retail leading enterprises such as Target, BJ's, Best Buy, and Applebee's Restaurant are less than a 5-minute walk from 1 Fulton Square. These large shopping malls will attract people and take them from Main Street to the riverbank. Skyview Park expands the eastern border of Flushing, proving beneficial to 1 Fulton Square. Hyatt Place, a world-famous hotel brand, will come to 1 Fulton Square and provide a high level of hospitality services to the Flushing area as they already offer in Manhattan. The hotel will feature 168 guest rooms and is close to convenient transportation, as well as neighboring City Field and a large public park.
做生意最主要是 location， 3个都是 location。地方好的话，就是做生意已经成功了1半以上了。怎么样是地方好呢？人潮多的地方就是地方好的地方。
F&T Group's high-end residential apartments often have views of the beautiful Manhattan skyline, and the large-scale shopping centers on the ground levels will introduce state-of-the-art products from Europe and Asia. 1 Fulton Square will also house 18 medical and office units. We have 2 levels of underground parking in 1 Fulton Square to service the whole development. With its excellent geographical location and considerable attention from the New York City government, Flushing has become the prime site for investors. The F&T Group has over a 25-year history of real estate development, including real estate activity in Manhattan and Queens. Some major development projects in Flushing completed by the F&T Group include the Prince Street development, Flushing Mall, and the new landmark of Flushing, Queens Crossing. Along with these well-known buildings, the F&T Group has become the changing face of Flushing and Queens, with its work in real estate development, property management, acquisitions, and architectural design.
We're all very lucky to be living here in New York City, the greatest city in the world. People come from all over the world, and there's a good reason.